come from St. Louis, did something positive, and came back to St. Louis to be able to implement that new pipeline to inspire our kids to continue to go. Same thing, we talk about false sense of reality depicted by social media. I'm sure y'all be telling our kids, get off that phone, you feel me? Get off social media. The difference between social media and gaming is two different components. Social media, they don't want you to put the phone down, you know what I'm saying? They want you to stay on it all day. Our kids get dopamine out by the time they wake up, and by the time they sit in front of the teacher, they tapped out. Gaming, you have to work for your dopamine. You gotta get on the game, beat a mission, complete a fight, you know what I'm saying? It's ways that we can be able to turn how to use critical thinking into a really fun way. Me and our kids, where they at, doing what they love, and then present the opportunity. So this is what we did. Started BGG Foundation, a gaming experience nonprofit that provides educational opportunities, mentorships, access to e-gaming scholarships. So we have kids get esports scholarships, pathways to the gaming industry. So if you want to work at Nintendo, you want to work at PlayStation, you need an internship, you need a summer internship, holla at your boy. Go to the next one. So we worked through 4 different core strategies at BGG. We help elevate diverse voices. So there's students, men and girls who game. It's not boys ain't the only ones that game. There's some nice females out there. Any females that game out here? Don't be shy now. I want to get more girls to game. We have a couple initiatives that I want to bring out to more into the community, but there's so many cool opportunities that we provide in the city of St. Louis and county around gaming. We drive innovation, innovative gaming programs, things that people haven't even seen before around how we can be able to take gaming and turn it into a program, a tournament, and then actually have money that they can get big time cash and they can get scholarship opportunities. We cultivate leadership. I got a lot of kids that follow us. I got mentors, mentees, interns, and then we empower the community by going to different parts of St. Louis City and county by bringing a lot of equipment, a lot of gaming, bringing the brands, bringing the universities and the government into one space to amplify the opportunities that come out of it. So elevate diverse voices. We have access to technology education. So that's like access to scholarships through different universities. So SLU, WashU has a club. We're trying to help Harris Stowe get our own HBCU esports team. But these are access that our kids don't have no idea about. So you see a university, do you know they got an esports team? And if you look at that esports team, do they look like us? Where they came from? You know, that's a problem. And a lot of them don't look like us and come from our community, so that's a problem. You know, we got nice gamers out here. Drive innovation, and that's what I'm talking about, going into the community, bringing tournaments in areas that you wouldn't even thought would have this type of technology. We go to Baton on the north side, you know what I'm saying? We go to the south side on Lawboro. We do different events at the public libraries in the city, as well as events in the county. We give kids skill sets for tomorrow, so if our students want to know how to play Valorant, League of Legends, these are esport games that exist in universities, but I try to teach our kids about what games you should be playing, because you can't go to college playing 2K and GTA, you feel me? Mm-hmm. We love those games, but they're not going to put money in your pocket. You can't go to college to do so. Same thing with cultivating leadership. We have mentorship opportunities. We have industry engagements. If kids want to know about who makes 2K, 2K Sports, who makes Fortnite, Epic Games, who makes these games that we play, Roblox, who makes these types of things that are very engaging in our community, and you can be able to talk to people who actually made these games who look like you, so that they can shape your roadmap, so when you graduate school, you'll be able to know what you want to do. And then, of course, I love to empower my community, man. I love St. Louis so much, y'all. This is my home. I'm 1 of 9, 4 brothers, 4 sisters, St. Louis public school graduate, St. Louis college graduate, SLU graduate. But also, like I said, those industry connections and community collaboration, just like what we're doing today with the National Association of University of Women, same with the Kranzberg Foundation. These are the things that we do in our community by collaborating with each other to be able to amplify these experiences. Go to the next one. So I just want to highlight one of the cooler things that we did back in 2024. We got a proclamation giving St. Louis our own esports day. So we were able to go have a tournament series in St. Louis called Battle for the Loot. That's one of those championship belts right there. You can grab that belt for me? Yeah, grab that belt. We work with WWE, we design our belts, and we actually give these to the students when they win our tournaments. This is the Battle for the Loot Championship. You know, hold it, take it off the thing. It's real heavy. But this is one of our championship belts that when you win our tournaments, you have to go with us all across the city of St. Louis. So north side St. Louis, south side St. Louis, downtown. And we had our grand finals at the Dome. And then this is, just model it for me. Yeah. That's a gamer right there, y'all. I heard your speech, man. Amazing, beautiful work. Can you play that video for them real quick? I just want to highlight this for you guys here. I just see just the impact of what we've been making in St. Louis.
Fighting for the NAUW tournament is something that my office put together along with the Office of Violence Prevention and several other community organizations to give children a safe space to have fun and just be a kid.
So we're going to have a flag football game in collaboration with the city of St. Louis, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and a lot of cool partners to be able to pour back into the community. On top of that, BGG is going to be hosting the BGG Battle for the NAUW Grand Final Tournament. The reason why it's for the youth is because they'll walk away with a scholarship opportunity to go to gaming culture, sports culture, and a lot of ways for kids to be able to be engaged so they can take whatever passions they have around these to the next level.
Today, we're able to give out the Brawlhalla Scholarship and the Super Smash Bros. Scholarship. Esports brings in a lot of discipline and consistency. Just like any other traditional sport, we do have a very competitive side that can build team building, right? Can build communication, can build a sense of belonging. We want to give children opportunities, students opportunities that this can be a future.
I'm a mother myself and my son is a gamer. Gaming is a budding industry, an area of expertise, and kids are starting to major in it in college.
Right now, I think the state of Missouri has a very vibrant community for esports, and I think it's just growing, especially with an initiative like this and having the backing of the community and the mayor. I feel like it will make a lot of waves within St. Louis City.
If it's anybody that you know that would have enjoyed being here today, invite them next year. Invite them to opportunities. It's about this collaboration that Shorty was talking about. Collaboration is the key for us all to rise and us all to grow together.
We wanted to recognize BGG for all of the work that they've done in the community. They've been our partner for 2 years, and we want to recognize them for all of the work that they do keeping our kids safe and healthy.
And so on behalf of Tashana O. Jones, the mayor of the city of St. Louis, do hereby proclaim October 6, 2024 as Esports Day in the city of St. Louis.
Just a sample size of what gaming is really doing in our community, and I love to be somebody that's from St. Louis to help pioneer these opportunities. I always feel like the younger generation understands gaming, but I constantly am teaching the older generation that generational divide, because gaming didn't have those opportunities when my parents were older, my grandparents were older. But we're in a new generation where gaming is actually a tangible thing that kids can go to college to major. Just if you were a basketball player, a football player, a fighter, you can go to college being a professional esport player, and then you can pursue whatever degree you want to pursue. There's so many different layers to it. So if you want to go to a community college and be on an esport team, you can do it. You can get a full ride at St. Louis Community College, being a gamer, and take up a trade. If you want to take those college out of that 2-year, go to a 4-year, you can still be able to go pursue a 4-year degree by doing what you love, gaming. So another cool thing we did yesterday, I want to share with you guys. Yesterday, we just grand opened the first ever BGG Foundation Game Hub at UMSL. We just opened this up yesterday, and I want to share you guys some photos as well. It was an amazing experience. We had a lot of people come out, but this platform now serves as a legitimate pipeline. Any kid compete in my tournaments and our programs. If you want to go to college at UMSL, you get a direct scholarship, but you got to be nice. So I just want to share these things with you guys. So far as my the ones that actually participated in the essay competition, I wrote something for you guys, and I hope you guys, I use my critical thinking to write this for y'all, right? It's called Pushing Beyond Your Limits. Be strong, even if it isn't good to set limits for yourself. It's not good, even if it seems hopeless. When you believe in yourself, you can push beyond any obstacle. I wanted to unite my city by whatever it took, so that everybody could laugh together, regardless of the ethnicity, background, or status. It may seem unreal, but if you have no doubt in yourself, anything that you put your mind to can be done. Please lean on your leaders. Please Please lean on your parents, your teachers. Lean on people that you never met, but you can feel positivity from. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to be bold. The word is yours. Y'all got it. Y'all from the loop, baby. I appreciate y'all.